It's North versus South in the state of California. We're underway between the Niners and Chargers. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And when you see Justin Herbert, all you think about is he's easily one of the most talented quarterbacks in the NFL. He can make every throw, knows how to think his way through every game, and now the regular season success needs to carry over into the postseason.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
Here's Herbert.
At the 30-yard line.
Finding space at the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Chargers first down.
They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Open man here is Conklin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
12 yards. That's another Charger.
The man who was a prep All-American in nearby Antioch, it's Najee Harris. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
That's another Chargers first down.
Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
Herbert now. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
And this is
Herbert. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
And the Chargers first down. First and goal, Los Angeles.
Harris. It's going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Looking to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. Herbert going to keep it on the sneak. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Chargers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Makes the score.
A 10-play drive that time. And it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And a look here now at their 4th-year quarterback.
A tough time a season ago, his team missed the playoffs for the first time in his career. But he does remain one of the most efficient quarterbacks in the league. He's completed over 67% of his passes for his career. We know he's efficient. Now he wants to be spectacular and get his team back to the big game.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
The 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 36-yard line.
Shotgun now with Purdy. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Brings up third down and 11.
Throwing here, Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 36. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there's a 49er who's in some discomfort. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. Purdy off the play fake. There's a short one caught by Tonjes. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Purdy will set up to throw it here. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
On for the field goal, a 48-yard attempt.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Again, it's Harris on second down. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. 3rd and 4.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
In motion, the tight end. Now it's Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn: find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Hook up a 15 yards there. And it'll be 2nd down. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll be stopped at the 46. Gain of 3.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. That is caught. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 33. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, down at the 33. On the give, this is Harris. And room there to work it inside the 25. 44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. From the 24 now, here's second and a yard. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Now a first down carry for Harris. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Boy, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. And we'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. On the give, it's Vidal. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of a yard. And this is 3rd down.
Here's Herbert. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And this one is right through. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And able to get this out to the 25. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a point.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And the 49er.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Down to about the 45.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
10-3 our score after one here on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Play action, now Purdy. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Here's Purdy. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
They were maybe hoping for a little bit of a back shoulder fade there, and that's a play that's been in vogue the last few years in all aspects of football. But they couldn't get the hook up there.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And this works out well as it'll kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line. Najee Harris and the rest of this offense work their way back onto the field. And it may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books. But it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. That one complete to McConkey. The Chargers on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. Herbert going to keep it on his sneak. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
It's a gain of 2. And the Chargers first down. 2 yards on the play.
A run. Here's Vidal. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Allen's got it over the middle. And Allen's going to have a Chargers first down as the tackle made up near the 35. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Vidal. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. For Kidder here, it's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Boy, everything clicking on this drive. He's 4 for 4 now, and that throw, maybe the best of the bunch. This offense is really humming, and they pick up another first down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he'll get nothing out of that one. From the 46, here's the 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
Herbert throwing again. And this one finds McConkey. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 35.
It's a gain of 11.
Here's Herbert. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Johnston sent in motion.
At the 33-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. On the out route, he finds Johnston. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
And this is 3rd down.
Herbert now. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
10 yards. And the Chargers.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll run with Vidal. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
Chargers first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Herbert. And it's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Oronde Gadsden from 4 yards out. And the Chargers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is now 17-3.
17.
And what a drive that was. 16 plays all told. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
2nd and 4 at the 31-yard.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And some space here. Yeah, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
It's a gain of
This
32
offense
yards.
finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Out of the gun, Purdy. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
At the 27-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Purdy on a sneak. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Gain of a yard.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Tui Pelotu.
Brings up 2nd
Credit
and
him with a
16
sack, and it goes as a loss of
32-yard
6.
line.
Well, if the goal is to get back into this game, the offense is certainly moving in the wrong direction. This is certainly a case where one team needs big splash plays right now, but unfortunately, it's the other team that's getting them.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Shotgun now with Purdy. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Kyle Juszczyk. That's a gain of 9. Brings up 3rd.
Purdy now to throw. Pass caught by Pearsall. And he does not get to the 1st down marker as they stop him at the 19.
It's 4th down.
2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Christian McCaffrey unable to get to the marker. And that will force a turnover on downs. A chance to get some momentum here in the 2nd quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. That's only the 2nd quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
And the Chargers 1st down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Finding room at midfield. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Touchdown, L.A. Ladd McConkey, 72 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
49ers 3.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and
throwing here, Purdy.
At the 41-yard line.
That's complete to Pearsall. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
To Ricky Pearsall. It's a pickup of 6.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and
Purdy looking to throw. He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away.
a gain of 3.
And that'll bring up fourth down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. The Chargers offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. Now it's Herbert. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Johnston. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 5.
And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hanson with our EA Sports. Looks like somebody's ready to begin the regular season, skipping over halftime here in the final game of the preseason. Third quarter. Here we go. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Brings up second and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
By Denzel Perryman. A gain of a yard.
Purdy from the gun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 18. And the 49er first down.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the Chargers' 45-yard line.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Purdy. And that will be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
This one angles out of bounds at a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
Second and 12 at the 4-yard line.
Here's Herbert. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
No gain on the play. Brings up third.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And it is caught. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards.
And the Chargers first down. It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Chargers first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
15 more yards.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Vidal. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. From the 47 now, they work with a second and 7. Looking to throw. Herbert throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. And he is going to be stopped cold. Behind the line of scrimmage. That whole thing was thrown off track thanks to the defense of Fred Warner. Really nice play.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On 2nd and 12, Herbert. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 19.
Chargers, first down.
They'll run on first down. Vidal. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
First down. First and goal, Chargers.
Back to throw. Herbert. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Rondé Gadsden ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And the Chargers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Chargers 31.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll increase their lead to 28. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Purdy off the play fake. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And a 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Purdy. And that'll be incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Purdy. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Chargers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were in the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
So no gain on the play. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Throw left side complete. That's Johnston. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
47-yard punt, a return of 4. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 59 yards rushing for him now to this point. Here now, 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
A gain of 12 yards. And the 49er first down.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory.
He's across midfield to the
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Second and 7.
This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
George Kittle. That's a gain of 6. Brings up
Purdy on a sneak. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And a stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down. Throwing Jones. Out right to Bourne. And he lost the football. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. That's another 49er first down.
Back to the ground with Robinson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try to fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11.
Again, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 5.
Now Jones. This is caught. Touchdown 49ers. From 4 yards out. And the Niners are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And he puts this one through. It makes our score 31-10.
Makes the score.
That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too. I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The Chargers on third down. They've been tough to stop. 8 for 10 so far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
A 40-yard punt, no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw. Jones. And he fires one incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
9 yards to go.
Operating from the gun. Jones. He's going to float this one deep right side.
And, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. Desperation time now. Here's Jones. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Fourth down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. 2nd down and 3.
Operating from the gun. Jones. There's a short one caught by Tonjes.
And the 49er first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12.
At the 42-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Jones.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That's caught by Jennings. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to make it 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Well, they were 2 for 3 on 4th down tries. Now they're unsuccessful. That brings them down to 50%.
But that's a percentage you have to feel pretty good about. You know, 2 for 4, 2 for 3 before that, but finally get stopped again. That's okay. That's the type of team that'll keep pressing. In this situation, they'll continue to go for it.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing second and a mile.
And the entire time, you were probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball safely, of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up.
And not a whole lot doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down.
Here's Lance to throw it.
Open man here is Conklin. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a fourth down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
The Niners set to take over on offense. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
At the 26-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Jones. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back to throw. Jones.
A throw off his back foot there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Looking to throw. Jones. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete.
Here is 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. Jones.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
6 yards. And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
The first carry here for Jordan James.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 30.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jones. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
To Jacob Cowing.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get your reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Looking to throw. Jones. Well, he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
A gain of 6 on the play. It's now
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
And he stopped immediately there.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
At the 16-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Jones. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And Robinson will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack to stop him short of the first.
It's 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
At the 11-yard line.
Second down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Now he's going to step up and run. And Lance will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
24-yard line.
So this one's over. It's in the win column for the L.A. Chargers. And you look back over the score sheet. Interesting. A very clean game. No turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.